everybody. Welcome back to the channel, and yeah, we have another game review for everyone today. If you clicked on this, you probably already know. We're talking about Foxyland.
Yay!
Yeah, and just before we get into the review, this is recorded on a PS4 Pro, and spoiler warning. However, there isn't that many spoilers because this is a pretty simple game.
Yeah, it's just jump, tap, tap.
Yeah, you know, Foxyland is a really interesting game. This is another one from Ratalaika Games. I actually have a folder on our PS4 that I just call Indies, and it has a bunch of these kind of smaller games in it. But it is a fun game to play.
I think it's more difficult than the Devious Dungeon.
Yeah, if you haven't seen our review for Devious Dungeon, we have Devious Dungeon 1 and 2 reviews up on the channel as well. And I think one thing to just kind of get into is, this is a 2D side-scrolling platformer.
Oh, very simple.
Yeah, you just kind of, you're this little fox. Yeah, and in the intro of the game, there's a scene where, yeah, I don't know if it's a princess fox or some other kind of lady fox. She's taken away from you. So you're on this quest to go and kind of free this princess fox. Kind of like Princess Peach and Mario, actually.
Yeah, rescue.
Yeah.
Then you start your every single level, and then you need to collect your cherries and diamonds.
Yeah. And every level has a different amount of diamonds in it, and you have to just kind of go around and collect them, and then the door opens to this house.
Yeah.
So that's how you end the level. You have to get all of the diamonds. You don't have to get all the cherries, but the cherries give you items you can buy in the store in the game.
Yeah, the cherries kind of, it's money.
Yeah, kind of like coins.
Yes. And yeah, then you will see above the ground, under the ground, and like something chasing you after, you know,
Yeah.
what is it called?
Kind of like the levels chase you in the game. Yeah, so either the ground is moving up and you can't touch the ground, so you have to constantly climb up away from it, or the level's coming from the left or the right and you have to stay away from it as it approaches you. There's also different enemies in the game. There's birds you can jump on and collect their cherries. There's frogs you can jump on.
Frogs.
And other enemies as well.
Dogs. Or wolves.
Or rats or something. It's
something like
yeah.
Yeah.
You're looking at it
Four
right
legs.
now. It's a 2D pixel art game, so yeah, something with 4 legs.
But I like it. I like the little fox. It's so cute.
Yeah.
And when it's behind, like his back in front of you, you can see his tail moving.
Yeah.
So he's jumping up, jumping down, and yeah, it's pretty cute.
Yeah, I think that's part of the reason I like Foxyland is it's a nice little diversion of a game. You know, Yajing and I, this is another game that we played on the Vita before we played it on the PlayStation 4. And yeah, I will say that it was a great game on the Vita. We platinumed it there, and we platinumed it on the PS4 as well. So there's definitely stuff to do in the game. But a lot of games from Ratalaika, in my experience, the publisher, you beat them, you platinum them, and then you just kind of don't think about them much afterwards. Not a lot of replay value. And I don't think this game's much different in that regard.
No. Very simple, just, you know, like the beginning I said, jump, tap, tap.
Yeah.
But it's fun. Yeah, it keeps someone up.
Yeah. I will say, because she mentioned that, and maybe this is why we're reviewing this game actually, a couple weeks ago I was passed out. She woke up early and she grabbed the headphones like she usually does when I'm sleeping, and she just wants to sit in bed and play some games. And she told me that she started playing Foxyland again, and I asked her, oh, well, why isn't it on? Why are you playing this different game now? She was like, oh, it was boring. We already did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And because my skill is not that great yet, so I give up very quickly.
Yeah.
If I keep constantly die the same place, I just like, you know what? I change to other games.
Yeah. No, I totally know what you mean. It is fun though. There's also like these switches in the game that change the way the level's actually kind of oriented. So you have to hit these switches sometimes and then, yeah, go to different parts of the level that weren't there before. Sometimes the switches can trap you, so there's some strategy involved. But overall, I would say a pretty enjoyable experience. What did you think about the graphics of the game?
Better than the Deviant's Dungeon to me.
Yeah, I'll agree with you.
Yeah.
I feel like there's more animation for the little fox than some other games that we've played from Ratalaika Games. And yeah, his little tail moves. He's really cute.
Very cute. And when it's died, it's like hit the screen and the screen cracked the image.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why when you were falling,
Uh-huh.
I love to see it. I like to see the face like that.
Yeah, while we were filming this gameplay footage, I failed many times, and Jing was loving it.
Oh, I said I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
I love to see it.
And I will say too, gameplay-wise, I wouldn't call it the most difficult game in the world, but it is a very fair game. If you kind of fail and the game, it's your fault. You really have to learn the different patterns of the enemies.
Really, it's your fault?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, totally
Okay.
my fault if I failed.
Good.
But you don't get that impression from some other games, so I would say it's very fair in the gameplay department and a very capable platformer.
And more sensitive than the Devious Dungeon to me.
Yeah, I'll agree. I'll agree.
So easy, just fell.
Yeah. Yeah, thankfully load times are really fast and you can just kind of jump in and out of the game. But yeah, you know, as we mentioned earlier, not a ton of replay value once you've beaten it.
Yeah, and I feel like the sounds also very basic and standard.
Yeah, good point. Sound design in the game is, basically MIDI sounds or chip tunes. They are looping. So you're not going to be really blown away by the soundtrack. I know we weren't. If you love the Foxyland soundtrack, please let us know. I'd be very curious what your favorite tunes are from the game, but didn't blow us away.
No, not really. It's, the game is pretty standard.
Yeah. All right. I don't really have a ton else to say about the game except I had a great time playing it until I was done with it.
Yeah, I like to watching to play with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's, aiming to your mind and just enjoy the simple thing. That's good.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's a great game if you only have a few bucks. That's another thing to mention. I definitely picked up Foxyland on sale on the PlayStation Network. I think it was like $3 or something when I bought it. And it comes with a license for both the PlayStation 4 version of the game and the PlayStation Vita version of the game. So even while we were traveling, I remember when we were in Boston, we played a little bit of Foxyland together.
A little bit.
So it's great if you have a Vita to just, you have another game to play.
Yeah, just another small game introduced and have a little some fun time.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, I think with that said, I'm ready to review the game. You ready?
Me too.
Cool. So out of 5 stars, what would you rate Foxyland?
I will rate 2.5.
2.5? Totally fair. Yeah, I would give this game a 3. Foxyland, it's a very fun game. Definitely worth your time if, you kind of want a platformer that's not going to be with you for a very long time. Maybe you're just, you have a boring weekend coming up and you want a very quick game to play that you can beat and platinum. Then I would say it's definitely worth it. But you aren't going to have a ton of content with the game. I would say you could beat it in maybe like 6 hours, maybe sooner than that. But it's fun. It's totally fun and a capable game. And that leaves us with a 2.75 out of 5-star rating for Foxyland.
Way to go, Foxyland.
Yeah. Yeah, and with that said, I know there's a sequel, Foxyland 2. Let us know in the comments if you want to see us review Foxyland 2. Yeah, very curious.
Me too.
Yeah.
We will see.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for stopping by the channel today. We love making these videos and sharing our thoughts on these different games, as well as our travel videos, which, just a quick plug, we have another one coming up at the end of the week for you from South Korea. So really can't wait to share that with you as well.
Leave the comment below and let us know. Thank you.
Absolutely. We'll see you next time, and we hope you have a great day.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.